Today, we are going to be attempting an almost impossible challenge. I know this is going to sound crazy, but today we are going to be attempting to flip this $10 account to $5,000 trading on deriv. I know it sounds almost impossible. I know it sounds crazy, but we are going to try our absolute best to hit that $5,000 trading mark. These challenges aren't always guaranteed. Sometimes I blow and I just give up. But today I can feel it. I can feel it in the atmosphere. I woke up today with violence on my mind and I want to try and flip this $10 account to $5,000. I'm going to be showing you guys all the strategies that I use, everything that I'm going to be seeing on the charts, my entries, everything that you need to know to also learn for yourself how to grow a $10 account to $5,000 trading on deriv. Let's get into the action. Right, I think we have our first trade here on step 200. Now these pairs are new, so they're gonna be highly volatile, really volatile pairs. So you will even blow immediately, but we are going to be targeting all the way down here on this $10 account. We need a sharp entry, and that's what we've got, but we could easily blow almost immediately. As you guys can see, we're actually down a lot of money already. This is going to be a very scary trade, but I will give you guys the update of this 1 hour time frame bearish flag that we have over here. We've been given the breakout. That's the signal for us to get the sell entry. So I'll give you guys the update very soon. All right, guys, here's our first update. I'm very happy with how this trade has gone. I was gonna wait, but you know, this is gonna be a swing trade because it's on the hourly time frame, and I don't have that much time. When you're trading a small account and you're raising it, you just take all the kind of profit that you can take. So let's take this profit real quick.
I don't want to go to school again. 36.
There we have it. I'll give you guys the updates for the next trade. I actually lost some footage of a trade that I took. I lost like $2 on that trade. So sorry about the footage that I lost. It was literally a petty trade. Lost $2, but you know, yeah. I guess let's keep going. All right. I think we have our next trade over here on step 400. We have a nice bullish flag. Gave us a breakout. Gave us a retest. We're going to be trading this $30 account, trying to see if we can get something valid from this. Just like step 200, these are very volatile pairs, because if you can see, by the time it gets down here, would have already blown. So I'm just hoping that this trade can just take off properly. We got the breakout, we got the retest, everything that we need. It actually gave us a retest into this fair value gap right over here. So that's where the retest occurred. So I'm just expecting a straight rise. I'm not necessarily expecting any kind of drawdown. That is not what I'm expecting. We go down to the lower time frame. You can see what it did as soon as it got into the fair value gap. It is now buying very beautifully. I've seen this trade happen so many times. Once you've been trading for a while, it becomes second nature. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, just leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, comment down below if you're learning anything new. If you're taking notes, take notes. But I'll give you guys the updates for this trade very soon.
A few moments later.
All right, here is the update, and the trade is moving. Like I said, this trade is supposed to buy all the way to heaven. Buy all the way to heaven. There we have it. I wish I'd gone full margin. I was just a little bit afraid, but I wish I did the real thing.
I wish I did a real thing, proper. I regret not doing it. I should have done it so that I deal with real stuff.
I really wish I did the real thing over here. But right now the trade is moving so well. But I'm gonna take a little risk over here. We have our first TP that's about to be hit. This is our TP1. Why do I have that as TP1? Let me explain something. So when you're measuring your flags, you take profit for your flags, your first TP is the distance of the flag itself, right? So the distance of the channel is your take profit 1, as you can see. And then the distance of the pole, this is the pole over here, this long part, this long item over here. The distance of the pole is your take profit 2. So here our take profit 2 is actually all the way up there. And I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk over here, and I'm gonna hold just for a little bit longer. So I'll give you guys the update on how that goes, but I might, and I'm most likely gonna close at take profit 1. So I'll give you guys the update on that very, very soon.
A few minutes later.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you guys? TP1 approaching. We've been holding this trade for a while now. Let's actually close this profit.
Another day, another dollar.
There we are, $234 from $30, from $10. There we have it right now. This trade was beautiful. Our TP1 was hit. I could have waited all the way up until it got all the way up to TP2, but I don't think I have that much time to be waiting, and there are a lot of setups that are waiting for me right now. Like I said, the goal is to get to 5,000. Most people make the mistake of swing trading to build big accounts. If you're swing trading, you better hope that trade goes all the way, because sometimes this trade could reverse from here. But I was already up $200 on a $30 account. Why wouldn't I take my profit? And you need to learn to take your profits, especially when you're building small accounts. Building a small account to a big account is just a series of winning and losing trades. So this trade was beautiful, as you guys can already see. Nice bullish flag. It gave us the breakout right over here. It broke out, and then it came back for the retest. And this retest was in a very, very prevalent area, as you guys can see, in that fair value gap. Got into the fair value gap, and it just bought straight from there. Got to our take profit 1, is probably gonna get to take profit 2. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. I hope you guys are learning something new. If you're learning something new, you might as well sub to the channel. If you're not subbed, click that like button, comment down below, and join the Telegram community. I'll also be dropping setups like this in the Telegram groups. Yeah, let's wait for the next setup. I'll give you guys the updates. All right. I have just taken a trade over here. I was explaining it, and my phone literally just, I don't know, the app just closed. But I'm taking a buy. Does it add some more positions? I'm taking a buy on V100S. This trade kind of hurt me a little bit because I was actually waiting for it, and just imagine missing a trade because you were having lunch. I was literally eating lunch, and I come back and it's already risen, giving me my confirmation. This was supposed to be my entry candle right over here. The target is obviously all the way up here. That's where the targets are gonna be. But we have a nice breakout structure that has actually been formed. We have this beautiful breakout structure, right? But let me explain this trade. We have this QMR, beautiful QMR. As you guys can see, we have our sweep of liquidity right over there. We have our breakout structure, right? You pull out your Fibonacci, it came back into the 50% zone, right? This is the 50 mark or more zone, right? I explained this in my other YouTube videos. You can check out the playlist, right? And then it broke structure again, came back into our gray area. Our gray area is what we call our point of interest, and it gave us the confirmation, that candlestick over there that I have marked out in gray, confirmation, and it's now buying. This kind of hurt because I could have been up a lot of money by now, but we would take the breakout. It's now on the breakout, so at least we have a little breakout structure over there. Right now we're already up about $57. I have decided to go full margin over here. I should have gone way more full margin actually. Might just add some more positions, but I feel like that's enough positions actually. This should be enough positions, because if I'm already up $50 from what, this small little push, meaning that if it comes all the way down here, I'll really be down quite a lot of money. But I think I should add just a little bit more positions, you know, just to be safe, right? We want to make as much money as we possibly can on this breakout. I'd be damned if this trade was to not go my way. Every time I see a QMR, if you ever see a QMR like this, risk everything you have. Sell your house, risk it. Sell your car, risk the money. I'm telling you, this trade is going to go wonderfully well. I have no doubt in my mind. I'll give you guys the update of this trade very, very soon.
"12 seconds later."
Here is the update. The whole purpose of going full margin is so that we can get to our targets earlier. Let's close this profit over here. There we are. We're at $500. Reason why I closed this is because I'd hate for this trade to reverse on me. Here's the problem that I'm facing over here. I didn't take the trade from my proper entry zone. If I had taken it all the way down here, I would have had no problem holding. But now that I took it at the breakout, it could come back for a retest. It could do whatever it wants to do. And that's something that I wouldn't have catered for. So I just had to take my profit, and I'm gonna wait for a cleaner setup. But right now, the account is sitting at $600 plus. I'll give you guys the update for the next trade. I think we have our second trade here on Boom 1000. We have a nice bullish flag, a beautiful bullish flag actually, forming here. We are gonna go full margin on this trade. Gonna try our best to throw as many lots as we possibly can. This is gonna be a wonderful trade. I can really feel it. It's gonna be a wonderful trade. As you guys can see, we had this beautiful breakout, right? The channel was over here. We had a nice breakout and a retest on this gray area. You see this gray area right over here? That's where I'm marking out the retest. It came back for a retest. I am expecting price to buy this, like I told you guys before in the previous trade. I think it was the previous trade or the trade before, where we measure the take profit. This is take profit 2, by the way. Take profit 2. Take profit 1 is obviously going to be the size of the pole, and then the size of the channel, then the size of the pole will be take profit 2. We have a beautiful breakout structure over here. Right over there, as you guys can see, I marked it out. There was a nice breakout structure over here, and it did hit take profit 1. So this was take profit 1. But because of this bullish momentum that is just started to create, I am expecting price to get all the way up here. Take profit 2. So I'll give you guys the update of how the trade's going, or how the trade does go very, very soon. Right now, as you guys can see, we are down $54, but I will give you guys the update. Right, the update on the trade. Guess what? The trade is going well. TP1 has been hit. Boom. We are now at $1,000. Let's close this profit over here.
Definitely, I'm here to enjoy life. I'm not here to suffer.
There we are. The account is now at $1,136. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. That trade, I already explained the trade for you guys. Why did I not hold? Well, when you're now at the 1,000 zones, it kind of gets a little bit, let me just say, overly emotional when you do lose a trade. So I'm not really trying to risk it per se. I'm already at 1,000. I know that just one trade, one more trade from now, one full margin trade from now, I can actually be at $5,000. Remember guys, $5,000 is the goal. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not new, Join the Telegram link for these kind of setups and daily motivation. And without further ado, let's wait for the next setup. My. Lucky us. How lucky are we today? This setup, I was waiting for this setup, and I actually just remembered it right after I just took a recording for our Boom 1000 setup. We have Boom 900 here. We have a nice selling setup, as you guys can see. I wouldn't call this a flag per se, but this is a breakout trade. So we are expecting price to actually sell all the way down here. We are going to be going full margin on this trade. I guess the 5 lots were enough. What about 1 lot? Okay. We are trying to exhaust all margin on this trade. We are going full margin over here on this setup. We have a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, about 50 lots on this trade on the Boom 900 sell. We are expecting price to sell to at least maybe down here. Let me see. Yeah, at least down there. Final TP would be somewhere around over here. But at least if it gets down here, I would say this is TP1. That's TP1. And then TP2 would be this low over here. Or this whole area right over here would be TP2. So I'll give you guys the update. We just have a nice breakout over here. We have some sort of resistance right over there. Price came, made a breakout structure and is breaking out. It's disrespecting all of these highs, creating new lows. So I will give you guys a update very, very soon. All right, guys, here is the update on the trade. The trade is moving wonderfully well. We are now at 1,800 profit. We're actually going to close it because it got to our take profit 1. Let's close right now.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
This is beautiful. The account's now sitting at 2,900. That's practically $3,000. I think maybe just one more setup will actually give us a lot of money. And it gave a mini spike just after we jumped out. Whoa, okay, that's not a mini spike. That is a big spike. That have taken about maybe, I don't know how much from our profit. But this is a good profit. The account is now at 2.9. Let's continue to move on with the trades and get to our target of 5,000. Okay, I think we have our next trade here on Volatility 10. As you guys can see, we had this order block right over there. We had liquidity collection going high. This trend line over here. So it's now starting to break out of the trend line, as you guys can see. We have a 5-minute bearish close outside. So we're actually going to be going full margin on this. Have some 20 lots over there. Full margin. I really believe in this trade. I think we have a lot of levels. We have that right over there. We have this over here. And we have this down here. Those will be the targets that I'm going to be targeting. We are going to be going full margin. Full margin. We want our goal of 5,000 to be hit. So we actually have a bunch of these. Targets to get hit. I'll give you guys the update on the trade and how the trade goes very, very soon.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys won't believe how much money we're up right now. You guys won't believe how much money we're up right now. We've actually got all the way to $7,000. Let's actually close this right now.
What? What?
This is insane. Are you telling me that from $10, we started this at $10, and the next day I was able to get this account to almost $7,000? Absolutely no loss. This is crazy. This is insane. This is probably my record. This is a record-breaking trade that I've taken over here. I've never done $10 to $5,000. Better yet, $7,000. This is absolutely insane. This is crazy. I am actually losing my mind right now. Oh, if you guys are enjoying this video, leave some fire emojis in the comment sections if you're enjoying what's going on so far. Leave some likes for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the Telegram community, because this is what we're going to be doing. This is what we do. This is what we do here at Palm Beach. I'm actually outside right now. I couldn't even record this in the house because I feel like I was going to be making noise for others. But this is insane. This is crazy. This was a monster trade. Monster trade, and it hasn't even gotten to our second target. This just went to our first target. Full margin on a $2,000 account. I think that's what it will get you. If I kept holding this, I could have actually gotten to 10,000. That could have actually been a $10 to 10,000 right there. This is absolutely mind-blowing. This is insane. Insane work that I've done. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Comments down below what you've learned, what you've seen so far. I make these videos so that I can inspire people, so that I can inspire somebody out there, to show them that this is actually possible. There is nothing that's impossible if you put your mind to it, and better yet, if you actually gain the knowledge and the skill. The best thing you can do for yourself is learn the skill of trading for yourself. I think that's the best thing you can possibly do for yourself. Don't cut yourself short from learning the skill. Everybody that I've ever taught trades exactly like me, and you could be one of those people. You could be one of those people. I'm gonna have 10 seats for mentorship. If you're willing, and if you're willing to learn this skill, and if you want to be able to flip accounts the way that I do, if you want to be able to be in this wonderful position, DM me on Telegram. You can join my mentorship program, but do not DM me if you're not ready to pay. If you're not ready to pay, do not DM me. I don't teach this stuff for free. If you want to learn how to flip from $10 to $5,000, in fact, $6,000, $7,000, just the way that I did, this information, there's free content for you on YouTube that I have in my mentorship playlist. But if you want me to be side by side with you, you can DM me and I will actually teach you this stuff. This is crazy, guys. I'm actually losing my mind. Without further ado, this has been the $10 to $5,000 challenge. Absolutely gone right. This has been Palm Beach Traders signing out.